Hey guys, what's up? Apple Fanatic, and today I have a review on Kingdom's GingerSense 3.0 ROM for the HTC Droid Incredible and HTC Droid Supersonic 4G. It currently only supports those two devices, so if you don't have one of those devices, do not flash that because it can screw your device up. Basically what this is, it is a port of the 3.0 HTC Sense that runs on Android 2.3 and above. So, hit the camera. So, let's just get started going right into it so I can make it as short as possible. We will start with the lock screen. As you can see, the lock screen is relatively simple to the similar to all the other ones. However, at the bottom you have four shortcut menus that you can drag into the ring. If you do not want to drag one of those in, you can just go ahead and drag up the ring and it will unlock your device. Let me show you that again. Just drag it up anywhere on the screen and it will unlock your device. If you have it set for a passcode, you can go ahead and enter your passcode after you drag up. But say you want to drag it to your phone, just go ahead and drag over and it will open up your phone. So let's talk about the actual HTC Sense layout for a minute. As you saw when I booted up, it had that, or I unlocked it, it had that cool little spin animation. And when you change a page, it also has that cool spin animation. It's like a 3D cube effect. Both ways result in the same happening. And you have the ability now, you can also, instead of once you hit the end here like you usually do with the old HTC Sense, and it will not let you go any further, you go ahead and you can just go through as many times as you want and it will not bounce back. And as you see now is when you spin through, it will give you a miniaturized page layout so you can see what is coming and what is past. And you can also stop it anytime you want and it will just open up to that page. So, as for the widget application, the weather widget most people like, you can go ahead and click on that, and it will bring up Sense 2.1 weather widget. What happened with the version 3.0 is it was having a bug, so they just reverted back to 2.1 Sense. The functionality is no different between 2.1 and 3.0. The only difference is a cool animation when you boot into the widget with 3.0, but obviously they'll add that in the next release of it, or the next couple releases of it. The next thing is, like, their layout is pretty similar. All the buttons are the same as you'd see in HTC Sense. We'll go ahead and you now can go over here and you'll see a little paintbrush and paint, like, art stand thing. You can go ahead and click that and that will bring up a list of personalizations, and basically you can change the scene. So I'm not going to change my scene because I'm happy with it, but you can scroll through and you have the ability to change all of these. Go ahead and you can hit Get More and it will open up HTC Sense Hub. You can go to Skins and do the same thing. You will see, go hit Get More. Right now there's only one skin. And then obviously your wallpapers, you have a variety to select through, either HTC or your own. And then finally the lock paper, or the lock screen. And this is where you would choose which one you want. This is the, stay still. This is the lock screen that I currently have. It is a sun. I will show you what it looks like. So you unlock it, and usually a sun will come up, but I have to set that to it. But if you have it set for it to happen, what will happen is, depending on the weather outside, a sun or a rain cloud, or I don't know if it's fire outside, I guess fire would come up, and it would just be a quick animation on your screen, similar to those clouds you saw, or you see now. So it's pretty cool, very simplistic, very nice. We'll go ahead to our applications, and now we have three tabs right here. These are all your applications that you can browse through. Each is divided into a page that scrolls vertically. The next one is into frequent, so this is what you use the most: messages, peeps, weather. It just goes by what you've clicked on the most. And then finally is downloaded. These are what you have downloaded from the market. So if you have downloaded a crap load of apps, you can just go here and download it. And then if you want to make it even simpler, you can go ahead and hit your search button, and then we can just go ahead and we'll open up advanced. Type in advanced, hit the L button. And as you can see, advanced task killer comes up. The next thing I will show you is the settings, just to show you that it in fact does run version 2.3.3. So you have the ability to add tell HTC Sense. Sorry for the music, guys. The phone identity. So we'll show you that it will come up as HTC Evo 4G. All of this is actually locked to the HTC's Evo 4G, but it will be changed in the next release. Battery gives you the uptime and awake time, along with software information. So Android 2.3.3 HTC Sense version 3.0, software number 4.12651, baseband. This is stock kernel. Build number is stock Kingdom GingerSense 3.1 RSL 1.1. And then baseband version 2.05.0006.11. That's really it. I will tell you really quick what is not working in this ROM. Your video camera does not work, however your camera does work, so you can go ahead and take a picture. So let's take a picture of my cologne. Alright, and the quality is fantastic like usual. You really can't tell through the camera, but it is good. But if you were to go switch over to camcorder, hit video, you record. We'll go ahead and just record my screen for a second. It does not work. It is laggy and bumpy. And if we end the recording, what you'll see is a white screen where the video should be, or in my case, not even recording. So that doesn't work. Also, what does not work is the weather widget, like I stated earlier. And finally, the eMMC does not mount on your device, whether it is a Mac or a Windows computer. I'm so sorry for that music. My dad's a freaking retard. So I'm gonna wrap up this video before he turns on whatever song that is any louder. The widgets are pretty much the same. Everything works fantastic except for those three listed. Everything is good, like I said. You got the pinch to zoom, and it will give you a complete layout. Yeah, so this is my primary ROM. Oh, and finally, the pull-down menu. If you see, it will give you a notifications and quick settings. Go ahead and click quick settings, and you will see quick settings, the ability to really change what you want without having to go to your settings menu. You also have total memory, and it will give you the ability to kill all your applications. So now I have 93 megs free, and typically if you have all free, you can run around 160 to 170 megs free. So yeah, that's pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you have any questions about it, how you get it, let me know. Links will be in the description for the links will be in the description for the ROM, and go check out XDA forums if you are interested, because they are also very insightful. As for flashing a custom kernel, I do not know at this time. I would not do it because I get good battery life and good stability with the HTC kernel, gingerbread kernel. So just stick with the gingerbread kernel if you want, but if you're like adventurous, go ahead and flash one and tell me what your results are. Tell me if you get better battery life, and I might do a shout out to you and try that myself. But all applications work. The only issue I have is with one application is set CPU, and it crashes at the very, very beginning. But once you go ahead and you open that up the second or third time, I have no issues. So yeah, that's pretty much it. If you're gonna flash it, remember to make an Android backup in case anything goes wrong. Backup with titanium backup, and yeah, that's pretty much it. If you want me to make a video on how to flash it, I will be more than happy to do that. But for Apple Fanatic, for now, this is me saying peace and